she done fucked around with one of them because, they close like that type shit. Now, let's say one of them. What the fuck?
Go ahead, y'all. I got cheated on like that.
One of the other partners, come up to them and be like, just blunt. I just be like, hey, shorty, I'm just like, I just want to fuck. No strings attached. I think you cool, but, I just want to fuck. Now, to me, a man's mindset would be, oh, she owe. Because normally that's what most guys would say, or that's what most guys would call it. Because they would feel like, quote unquote, she loved the crew. Like, all right, you done fucked on this one, and you turn around and fucked on this one. So like, what you gonna fuck on the next one next? But when men do something like that, it's either like oh, you hit her too, like y'all dapping each other off, y'all laughing about the shit. I'm not saying all guys, I'm saying some. I'm saying some. You can't wait to say something.
I can't. I'm tweeting.
You can't wait.
I'm listening to him. I'm listening. I'm proud of you too.
That might be
it's such a double standard when it comes to certain situations like that. That's where my confliction comes in. Because if it was a guy doing it, it would be a totally different story. But a woman, she.
I'm listening. Come on, continue.
But a woman, she gonna be old. Like that's probably the first thing she gonna be categorized as. And I'm explaining like this because I've seen it, like I've heard it happen.
Right.
So it's kind of like,
I agree. I've seen that happen also. But then there was also the case, like I say, there's always the other side of the she got with the other guy and they got married. Or they still together to this day type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, me personally, son, if a woman come to me and say she won't fuck out, the first thing I'm not gonna think, well, she a hoe. I'm just gonna think, oh, this dick out of this. I'm about to knock her fucking block off. That's the first thing I'm thinking. I'm not thinking, oh, you a hoe.
Like, I'm attracted to you like that. Like, I'm not going, why would I be, I'm gonna ruin it myself thinking, you know what I'm saying? Trying to fuck change tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't change today.
Change tomorrow. Change with me, change. Cause you never know, you know what I'm saying? We might have a good thing. You might get a little boy, I might give you a house. You never know how it work out. Pussy might, I ain't gonna lie, but there's a chance for love. There's always a chance for all that shit. But I'm just saying, like, if a woman come to me, she like, and I'm sexually attracted, I'm like, you trying to go right now?
You fucking.
I don't care what
as far as that double standard thing, I see, cause like you said, how they look at men and that. The majority of my friends are females,
Exactly.
So I get to see the other end of that. Cause women call niggas hoes too. Mm-hmm. They do the same shit. Y'all do community dick
trade.
Trade. Y'all do the same shit we do.
That's the old name.
But see, this the thing though. Y'all do that shit. That shit right there. Oh well, fuck. It was only 2 minutes. Fuck it ain't. Yeah, it did.
That's enough.
You fucked for 2 minutes. That's it. Oh,
that count.
Shit, it all count.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker been inside you been on it. Count. You hear me?
That's like body count.
Yeah, body count.
For women, it's a big deal. From a man, looking at a woman, it's a huge deal. But when a woman talks to a man about it, it shouldn't be a big deal. It don't even matter how many people he had, but it matters how many people she had. That's a double standard.
I don't like double standard. I don't worry about none of that shit.
Can I do the church finger?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, to leave.
Oh, yeah. Look, me personally, I don't care about none of that shit. It depends on the audience that the double standard is being judged by. Cause some people might not think it's a big deal. Right. I look at it like this. You like fucking.
Thank you. Come on.
I mean, you fucked me, you fucked him. All right, well.
Thank you.
That's what the fuck it was. We wasn't boyfriend and girlfriend, so fuck. Nigga, you can fuck who the fuck you want fuck. Now, if he fucking, like, something like that happened between before, This nigga call me, say, bro, look, this, that, and third gonna look, that shit cool.
Yeah, tell me it was like that. I want that.
That shit cool, bro. I'm like,
So how is this woman looked at though? Is this
I don't
woman?
care.
We don't care.
Is this woman looked at as a whole because
He married her. No, we both still gonna try to hit.
Yeah.
Why not? Like she's
Nah, see, this is what I like right here. Because usually when that happens, somebody ain't being honest. One of them niggas really do be liking her, and they play that fucking role.
I don't like it.
That is true.
I like it.
I've been that guy. I've been that
Niggas
guy.
be like, yo, bro, I like it.
I've been that guy.
And don't.
But I can admit I've been that guy. But you know what I'm saying? But you know, you get tired of, you know what I'm saying? You get tired of like, you know, damn,
I know that nigga run out.
like, fuck. Cause I ain't gonna me, cause like the thing that fucked me up is like probably to see like, all right, I'll get her. And it's like,
We
in the
were
back of my
you
head,
first.
I'm always
You
thinking
first.
about. I'm always thinking about, like you said, it might not. I know she fucked that nigga. I know what you know. And like you said, it might not. It ain't got nothing to do with us. But I'm just and it fuck up the whole relationship. Cause I'm like, I ain't gonna fuck with us.
Sound like Mike
It's my
from the
time.
Woods.
Cause I guess because in my head, we were raised to think like that.
You like a
right?
nigga tell,
That you
bro.
want something that no one else has had. You were raised to think like that as a man. You know what I'm saying? In a way, you know what I mean. So it kind of fucked up a lot of.
What?
The perception, you know what I'm saying, of a lot of women that do like to have sex just for fun, you know what I'm saying?
See, how deep y'all was going with that conversation?
As deep as you want to go, cause that's what I do to them. If you fuck with me, you come fuck me, guess what? You gonna have some problems after. This nigga called me, say, son, what the fuck you did, my bitch?
Nigga, why you
I ain't
calling
did
me? For one,
I ain't did a shit.
do it back to her. Nigga, she with you.
Anyway, right back to the matter is, if you fucking like that, and I feel like all that double standard shit just, yeah, they exist. They damn sure exist. But it also depends on the audience that it's presented to.
Who's responsible for double standards? Because I'm avoiding the question.
I think women responsible for double standards. But they got some emotional ass niggas too, so people.
I can tell you why. Let them leave.
Comparisons.
I'm running out. That halo effect. Y'all use that halo effect when it's beneficial for y'all.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. If I had it, I'll use the fuck out of it. Pretty privilege, shit like that. The halo effect. Y'all come with innocence.
Right. That's what.
So you come with innocence, we assume you not capable of that. You can't fuck Terry and his brother.
And keep that same.
But y'all call us dogs all the time. We come with that type of stereotype. So we just do our best to live up to it. Do y'all best to live up to y'all.
That's why I feel like a lot of men don't, this halo effect that you're talking about, I feel like a lot of men don't give that to women. I don't
No,
know.
authorities do.
Authorities do?
You goddamn right. On the totem pole, who's the lowest?
Man.
Of society? Who's the lowest?
Man.
I say straight black men. Women would say different. So that's why the halo effect comes into play. No matter, put us in any situation, we look guilty. With a white man, we look guilty. White woman, we look guilty. Black woman, we look guilty. Another black man, we look guilty. So that double standard is what I'm saying, the halo effect. Somebody call the police right now, me and you outside, it comes straight to me. No matter if it's black or white. If it's it could be a fucking alien. I look more threatening. So that halo effect kind of to me comes into play a little bit when it comes to that double standard. We crazy for that shit, but don't expect it from me. Which I told you, I don't even became motivated to cheat me. I could give a shit less. There's 80 things she could do that's worse than cheating. But that halo effect make niggas respond to that ego. Mixed with halo, you get St. Charles Parish.
That was a common correction.
You get commissary. You get all exist. It's just this perception that women all hold it.
Right.
And they use it when it's beneficial to them, which I don't knock, because I would.
And even if y'all do some shit that ain't cool, there's some other women that did that same type of shit, so they're gonna back you on that. Men don't do that as much for each other. You know?
What? So tell niggas when they wrong?
We might do it to us. We talk like openly in public. In the public eye, men have just started really speaking up more on each other's behalf. Women been doing that, you know.
Called Wait and Exhale. Have you ever seen that movie?
I feel like women do it for each other, and I see that lacking in the male community. I wouldn't just say with African American males. I would probably say with like all males. It is lacking, and I think that's on men for y'all to step up and rally around somebody and really have.
That's right.
You know. Yeah. So because women, and I would say this: if a woman is wrong. I would tell her she's wrong. Now, when would I tell her? I would not tell her in the midst of her hooping and hollering and doing all that. I would, if it's somebody that I care about, I'm gonna wait to pull them on the side and be like, "Girl, you know you were wrong." And with men, I feel like y'all can do that too, but it's just you just have to know how to do it. You just really have to know how to do it.
They don't know. You can't trust me.
Because
tell another men the story.
As growing up, we not taught that. You know, y'all get to be a lot more interpersonal with each other. You know, so the first real concepts that we grasp for those outside of family is in relationships. So y'all have that practice growing up. You know, we're taught to hold it and be a man, stuffing the fuck up and all
emotions.
that.
Not to have emotions.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to use the shit out of me.
Or at least not projecting them.
And that can be another double standard with emotions, because women are allowed to express themselves, show how they feel about certain things. Women are allowed to get excited, like I'm standing on this. And for certain men aren't allowed, and I'm not speaking as a whole anything like that. I'm just saying men aren't given that same like grace. They're not allowed to. They don't allow themselves to do the same things. A woman is okay if she go in the store and she have a meltdown. That's a woman.
You say,
you know,
who don't allow them to do what? You say women?
I feel like men don't allow. To me, men don't allow other men that grace.
Why not?
Women to have
why not?
Be emotional.
You know why? Because y'all don't accept it.
Right.
Women don't accept emotions.
No, indeed, dog.
Yeah, you're an acronym.
Most women accept anger more than. All right, so I'm not an affectionate dude, but I tried to have a conversation about affection. I got called weak.
Yeah, things get weaponized easily against men because the perception of a man is, regardless of what the hell happens, you gotta stay stoic, right? You know, so any sign of like a chink in that armor is like, oh, well, you need to be a man. How many times have you heard that from not just men, women?
Right.
And you know, so when we gotta keep wearing that mask, even if it is hurting, you gotta stand tall like that shit don't phase you.
It depends on the relationship that you're in, because, and this is just me, how I feel with my man. When we're at home, it's just me and him. I feel like he can be at his most vulnerable state and I can be at mine. And in a street, I'm not going to be at my most vulnerable state and he's not going to be at his. But when it's us two and we're alone, we need to show each other that grace, and we need to be able to. If I cannot be vulnerable with my mate, who can I be vulnerable with? And some men maybe he feel like that might be his mom. His mom might be a person where he feel like he wants to cry for his mom. That's it. But hey,
so I'm being immature over here.
Hold on, how it go? What you said?
Addicted to cry on is addicted to ride on.
Show the cry on the addicted to ride.
Yeah, that's the swear. It's been proven.
I was being immature.
Well, with women, you talking about with women and like male friends?
I mean, some niggas too, depending on their preference. But hey, bro, you want that include him. I was that dude that like with my partners and shit, they'll come talk to me, and then go cry to their old lady like I was the one that sent them the bad news. So the emotional shit I used to push. I used to push that shit. Like, I think, open up. And I saw how it got used as a weapon on me, because I'm very vocal. I was. I don't talk no more. That's why I come here. Therapy. I'm going home and shutting the fuck up. Right? So,
I'll play the game.
I don't see nothing in the house, because I just saw anything I said.
Keep talking back.
Being knowing that the person probably wasn't on here. If I said I had been winning a lot of numbers anyway. But part of that being taken down was me saying, yo, touch me a little more. You see how fucking gay that sounds?
But
it's I need that affirmation too, yeah. Like I don't think that's what we do. It sounds soft coming out my mouth. And I said it on purpose. So you can play it back in your head. Look how soft this nigga is. Yeah. No, I want you to, you know what I'm saying, give me the same shit that you require from me. Because niggas respond to sounds, not bodies. We gonna move with the right verbiage. Real shit.